This very brief tutorial has been designed to give you a quick welcome introduction to the new learning management system that we will be using at Strathcona Tweedsmuir School. The learning system is called Managebac. The web address for it is https, and you can see it up here in the window, sts.managebac.com. You will receive a welcome email giving you direct instructions for how to log in with your email and password. Once you have, you will be directed to the parent view of the STS Learning Management System on Managebac. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to use a demo account so that we can use the names of students that don't exist within our school community to see some of the functionality that you will have as a parent. So what I've opened here is a demo account at a fictitious school called Feria International School, and the demo mode that I'm currently in is a parent. This particular parent is one whose name is Adrienne Applebaum, which you can see over here, and she has 3 different students at the school. Henry in the PYP, or elementary school, Rachel in the MYP, which at STS straddles the middle school and high school, and Chloe in the diploma program or high school program. In order to see what's happening with each of her children, she would need to click on which child she would like more details about. So for example, if we were to look at Rachel, what we would see as a parent, first of all, is a quick overview of what would be coming up in all of Rachel's subjects or in her co-curricular activities in the next 2 weeks. So you can see that up and coming, she has an investigation due called the Impact of 2010 World Cup on Africa. If I move my cursor over the eye, I can see that it's due for physical education and that there are some details about the assignment. I can also see that she has something else due in phys ed at 10 o'clock on October 20th, where she'll have a 5-on-5 match for small pitch. If I scroll down, I can see the latest activity in all of her classes. I can see that she has deadlines coming up for the personal project, that she's being asked to hand in some research, that there's a message about a basketball team bake sale, and so on and so forth. I can also see the most recent activity in all of her courses, in English, economics, math, phys ed, technology, and a co-curricular activity where she's working at an orphanage, and in chemistry. Other things I can see within her particular view is a calendar, where I can see a more detailed description of everything that's going on. If I click on a tab called Academics, I can get a quick overview of everything related to Rachel's performance in all of her subjects. All of her subjects are listed in this view, and I would hit the Expand button to see what units of study she would be working on and what her performance was. So as an example, if I were to look at physical education, I would see that the unit that she's currently working on is a World Cup investigation unit, and she's 5 to 6 weeks within that unit. The concepts the teacher is trying to teach her are about the common ground between cultures, and they're taking a look at a unit question called Why is the World Cup a Unifier? If I click on tasks, what I can see is Rachel's assessment criteria for each of the tasks currently submitted in the course. The tasks are listed over here on the right. There are 4: healthy lifestyle, sequence building, the impact of the 2010 World Cup on Africa, and 5-on-5 matches. Those tasks are color-coded against the different criteria that they were assessed on. So for example, sequence building was assessed on both criteria A as well as criteria D. Rachel's achievement on each of these criteria is listed on this Achievement tab. However, you can also see detailed comments about how she did on each of those tasks below. So you can see that for the summative task, the S represents summative, called Healthy Lifestyles, she scored a 6 out of a maximum of 8, and the teacher comments are there. For sequence building, which was also a summative task, she scored 4 out of 8. And in investigations, there were 3 criteria. So she scored a 7 out of 8, a 4 out of 6 possible achievement levels, and a 7 out of 10, and so on and so forth. I can proceed through her grade center to see her performance in addition to what she's doing. Also available on Managebac are any MYP guides related to the courses of study, in addition to information about students' personal projects and community and service hours in the MYP. If we were to look at a DP student, we would have similar information in a different context. So again, our dashboard would show us what they were looking at for the next 2 weeks in all of their subjects. And if we scroll down and put our cursor over the eye, we can get a more detailed sense of what classes and subjects the due dates mentioned are involving. We can also see the latest activity in each one of the classes. Further to that, we can also email her teacher, Richard Chandler, or her advisor, Riza Aoki. Just like an MYP student, a student in the high school in their diploma program will have their performance listed, and you can see all of that detailed performance in the subjects provided. If you click the expand button, you can get detailed information about assignments that have been submitted, a description of the class, and exactly what assignments involve. For PYP students, parents are able to see recent activity, a calendar of due dates, in addition to their academic performance. We recognize at Strathcona Tweedsmuir School that a quick tutorial only will ever acquaint you with the system, so we would encourage you to browse the system with your son or daughter. And early in the fall, we will be having evening orientation sessions which can give you a more detailed view of how to navigate the system with your son or daughter. We hope that you find that having a login for yourself allows you to keep a better pulse on what they're doing in order to be able to support them at home where appropriate. Thank you very much.